Hello everyone, my name's Landon Joe. Welcome to my believing speech. At the very first beginning, I kind of don't understand the topic, so I asked myself, do I believe in God? No, not really. In the end, I was just sitting there and questioning myself, but luckily I figured it out in the end. Today, I'm going to share something to you guys, what I have learned in my life so far, and I believe in that if you really want to make some progress and achievements, you should start by believing yourself. For me, example, I can straight up tell you that my life gotten better after starting to believe in myself. Back in China, I wasn't a good student. Basically, every teacher thinks that I'm helpless and they just give up on me. But at some point, I realized that I shouldn't just waste my time and energy on parties, drinking, and feeling sorry for myself. So I managed to pull myself out of that deep hole. But during that progress was very hard. And I was deeply depressed as well. Like I couldn't get out of the bed for a half a year. And I don't want to eat anything or do anything. All I want to do is just stay in my room, be quiet. And then my parents doesn't know how to help me either. At that moment, I feel like life is just endless darkness. And there is no way to get out of it. I still remember that devastating face from my mom. She cried to my father every night because she doesn't know how to help me or make me feel better. After 6 months lying in the bed, and I didn't even want to leave the house during the time, I told myself that I have to get up. I gotta stop being so selfish, and I don't want to see my mom cry anymore. So I called my mom while she was working. I said, "Hey mom, I don't know how to make myself happy and get out of bed." And she told me that I gotta trust myself and believe in myself. Just a few words. I was deeply shocked that I actually listened to her. By looking back the times, I was a stubborn person, very stubborn, like so stubborn. Anyway, I started by taking a shower, cleaning the room, and get a haircut because my hair was super long. Like I didn't get a haircut for like a half year. When I opened the door and on my way to the salon, there is a rush straight up to my head, and I just want to sit at somewhere and try to avoid to talk to people. But after I sat down, there is a voice in my head that are shouting at me that I should starting by believing myself and I learn how to do it as well, and that I can do it. So I did it. After cleaning myself, I starting to call my friends who I haven't talked for a long time, by telling them that I had a hard time for the past a few months and the reasons. After call and messaged my friends, I gave up on I give a huge hug to my parents and I said I'm sorry to my little brother for being so selfish. By going back to school, set a goal to myself. I started by taking TOEFL tests in order to study abroad, which just I passed in one time. Thank God. Do you know why? Because I believe in myself and I got confidence from I believe that I can do it. And now look at me. I'm living in a totally different country by myself. And I'm only 19 years old. I can do cooking by myself, which is I couldn't put that off back in China, and my parents always just cook for me. And I'm starting to make friends here as well, trying to be more socialized with other people. So far, I have been in the States for like 6 months now, and I think I'm doing pretty well. And I'm going to a college, and I wanted it to transfer to a university. And then my major is computer science, even though my math is absolutely bad, but I gotta go now. Like, I like computer science, so I gotta put effort into it now. And then back in China, I wasn't good at writing anything, let alone to write an essay in a different language. But now I'm willing to spend time to do some research, to write my essay, and ask my professor to fix it for me and give me opinions. And shockingly, I'm doing pretty well in my English 101 class. I called my mom immediately after I received my first two essays full score to share the good news to her. Because when I was down to the bottom, she was there for me, and I'm very lucky to have her as my mother. And I think I'm doing pretty well with public speaking class as well. I was a very shy guy before I took this class, and every time when I have to record a video and I have to submit my video to the class, I will get anxiety. But in the end, I will continue and keep telling myself that I can do it. I'm fearless. I believe in myself that I can accomplish something if I really want to do it. I have to put my mind into it. I got dreams because I believe in myself, can be a strong man that I'm going to have to be to do what it comes so naturally. I believe in starting over because that's how I did it. Believing that I can make achievements, and I believe that one should not hide their emotions. I believe in that every decision deserves respect and understanding, like how my mom trusted me and put effort in there. I believe that everyone has a position in the world they live in. I believe that everything is meaningless unless we give them meanings. Anyway, guys, this is my final speech, and hope you guys enjoy it.